Hey everybody, this is Morgan with This Empowered Mom Coaching and Consulting, and today I am continuing my live series on the experiences that made me. So today I'm going to be talking about my family vacations. And since I'm talking about family vacations and being outside, I thought it would be fun to come to you live today from a change of scenery. I'm in my backyard, and of course, my air conditioner is now running and the birds are very active. So imagine like you're on a vacation with me and we're together. Family vacations are something that as an adult I have gained a whole new level of respect for my parents when I think of family vacations. And as a kid, my dad was always pretty stressed about money. And the message that my sister and then eventually my brother, who's 8 years younger than I am, often received is that we were living in the danger zone. So like Top Gun and Kenny Loggins, like I often imagined like we were on this highway to the danger zone. And I don't know if we ever really were in the danger zone. I think everyone probably defines the danger zone differently and has their own comfort level with what's in the bank and what's in savings, but we grew up thinking we were in the danger zone. So every time we went on a family vacation, it was pretty awesome, and it was like, okay, the danger zone must not be so dangerous right now. And we did a vacation every summer. We went camping, so that was one thing. My sister and my mom did not like camping, which now I totally get as an adult. And so my sister and I would go with my dad, and then we'd often meet another family there, and we would have these camping trips that always ended up being really fun, even though there was a lot of consternation about actually going on the trip because they were long, they were a week. But once we got there, we always had fun, and my dad was always like, yeah, see, I told you so. But addition to that, we often took like another vacation, maybe every other summer, or like on average every 1.5 years. Oh my God, a chainsaw starting, really? So 3 vacations really stand out in my mind as kind of quintessential, amazing family vacations. One was a trip to Hawaii that we took when I was in 7th grade. I'm gonna move inside, guys. I'll come back. Bye. No, I'm not. I'm gonna bear with it. Trip to Hawaii. That was amazing because it was Hawaii. Another trip that really stands out to me is a trip that we took to Disneyland when I was in 4th grade. I got to miss school. I thought that was awesome. And we went with another family, and it was super fun. But the trip that stands out most to me as one of my favorite all-time, probably the favorite all-time trip of my childhood, was a drive halfway across the country from Sacramento all the way to Kansas City, Missouri, to end in a big family reunion. I can plan vacations sitting on my couch with my phone in my hand. I can pick a hotel. I can make flight arrangements. I can buy tickets to whatever I want. So when I think about this vacation, my parents taking 3 kids, I was going into 6th grade, my sister was going into 4th, and my brother was 3, taking all 3 of us across the country, having to call and make hotel reservations, having to go to AAA and pick up the guidebooks from every single state that we were going to visit. Like, the amount of logistics just blows my mind. And we did it. And it was so fun. We packed up our minivan. We started in Sacramento. We stopped along the way at so many amazing destinations. Winnemucca, Nevada. Wouldn't say that's amazing, but that stands out to me so much. I think there was an indoor pool there. We went through Idaho, Wyoming. We spent 3 nights in Yellowstone Park. We stayed in a cabin. In my mind, we were there for a week. And I think it's because we did so much, and that was so magical. And I can't wait to take my kids there someday. From Wyoming, we went to South Dakota. We thought we were going to spend days at the place where all of the presidents, Mount Rushmore. And then we got there after being in Wyoming, and it was like, ugh, this really? We're going to spend 2 days in South Dakota? My sister and I were excited because we saw, we were really into Black Hills Gold. I think we saw a prostitute, and that was pretty exciting for us, but so different. Such a stark contrast from the beauty and gravity of Yellowstone. And then from South Dakota, we made our way into Kansas City and had this huge family reunion. We stayed on the property where my uncle was working. He is a minister. And so we all had a cabin. We hung out at the pool every day. We went to a Royals game on the 4th of July. I saw Jurassic Park. We played video games with my cousin Ben, who I thought was like the coolest, most amazing person ever. And we had a huge family baseball game. It was so much fun. And I think about what made that trip fun, and it wasn't necessarily the destinations. It wasn't that we were going to a place that nobody else had ever been to, or like we were going to get to go on a bunch of rides or something. When I think back about that trip and all of the adventures that we have, what stands out to me so much is all of the laughter. We laughed so hard. I got a fly up my nose. It's on video. Laughing. My little brother was so cute and we laughed about him. We got ourselves into some crazy predicaments. There was a lot of getting car sick. I cried in Yellowstone because I thought my little brother was coming too close to bison and that they were going to charge him. And there was so much laughter. And I know that the planning that went into that trip must have been exponential. And we pulled it off. We were in our van. We all had a spot to sit. We all had the space that we needed. Sure, know there was probably a ton of fighting. We had one of those like Sega Genesis handheld games, so I'm sure we fought about that, playing Sonic the Hedgehog all along the way and picking which songs we were going to listen to. But that is the kind of trip that I want to recreate for my kids, and really the emphasis on the time together, the laughter, the idea that we can go on adventures that might seem mundane and we can turn them into something fun and laugh-worthy and full of so many memories. So those are the kinds of trips that we are trying to plan with our kiddos. For the past 4 years, this will be the 4th year, we've gone to the beach every summer. We go to South Padre. It's very different from the MTV Spring Break South Padre that I grew up with and never went to during spring break, and we love it. We've stayed in the same condo. It's only the 4 of us. We've never done it with another family. And going on that trip the first time, I tell people, restored my faith in my family and my ability to be a mom. It was really the first time that we ever took a trip when it was only us, and it's a 6-hour drive, and we didn't know the area, and we said, let's do it. We booked a condo, and that trip was so magical. We got along. I realized I could do it. I could take a vacation with just my kids. And Augie, my husband, we didn't need help from grandparents or anything. And we have so many memories of first time at the beach and hunting for shells and going on, dolphin tours, and really the time that we spent together. So we're so looking forward to that this summer. That's our big trip. We've been staying in the same condo for 4 years, and ironically enough, the people who own it live like a mile from us, which who would have thought? So cheers to the summer. Cheers to you. Cheers to making memories and sitting in the fact that time together and laughter is sometimes so much more valuable and memorable than like the big, huge, amazing European vacation. Sometimes simplicity really is what we need. And with that, I hope you have an awesome holiday weekend. It is hot, hot here in Austin, and we're supposed to get rain, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm hoping you're all safe and happy and healthy, and I will see you all next week where we get a little bit deeper, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how having a miscarriage really shaped me. Talk to y'all then. Bye.